Hello, how you doing? Alright, so let's have a look and see whether my camera is doing what it should be doing. Can you see me? Say hello in the comments if you are here. Tilt it a little bit more again. Anybody out there on this cold and wintry autumn morning? There's nobody there except my sweet favourite friend Doug. Hey guys, say hello in the chat if you are there. We got a couple of likes, but no comments. Yay, Laura! So are you going to come and play with us on the Zoom? Emily, my friend. Laura, my friend. Hey Marsha, hey Rhonda, hey Lisa. Welcome, welcome. I've woken up. I was all ready to have the curtains closed to block out the blinding sun we've been having. And hey Jan. Hey Karina. Hey Eva. I've woken up to fog. Now Rotorua doesn't do fog very often. We moved. No, we didn't. It's not the reason we moved from the holy Waikato. Although the Waikato is fog country. Oh, your doggy's too excited. Let him watch. Hey Tracy. Cambridge, the UK. I was born in Cambridge, but not the UK. I was born in Cambridge, New Zealand. I took my glasses off now. I can't read your names. Hi Misa. Hi Kristen. Yay. We are all there. Laura says hello, Doug. Karina says, here it's sunny and warm and we should not go out. Doug says hello. Doug says hello. I started walking away. Ava can't add the... Oh, Ava can't add the accent. Gotcha. All right. Sorry, Ava. I probably wouldn't have known what the accent meant anyway. They all mean different things in different languages, and languages have never been my forte, and I struggle through programming languages, but yeah, my pronunciation is shocking. I think it's my accent. I decided to do my colours a different way today. I don't know if you can see that. I got all my stir sticks out of the box and then I poured some brown paint on them. That wasn't very intelligent. I knocked my pot over and it's got the lid off. I'm trying to let it evaporate a bit. So we've got two different kinds of red. This is what the two different kinds of red come out like. One's orange-ish and one's pink-y, crimson red. A blue red and an orange red. Go that way. We've got bronze, copper, gold and silver. We've got Prussian blue, turquoise, cerulean blue, grass green, ultramarine blue, Payne's grey, violet. Look at this. Look how dark that violet is. That's sitting next to Payne's grey, which is basically black. That's like dark when it dries. This is why when you guys pick colours, I say, oh, it's going to be a bit dark. Because look how dark some of these are. Like that Prussian blue, again. It's hard to pick it from Payne's grey. There is a difference. In fact, Prussian blue looks matte and Payne's grey is shiny. but there is a slight difference. It's almost like you mixed ultramarine with Payne's grey to get Prussian blue, you know. Canvas with red, black and gold and a touch of white, says Marsha. Woohoo! We're off to a start. What sort of portal are we doing tonight? Great question. What are we doing, Ava? Finally feeling the spring in Michigan, but snow predicted for Monday and Tuesday. Rick was posting on Facebook the other day. They had a massive storm and trees came down and snow this high on us. Thinking that is not spring. How do daffodils grow in that? Tracy says I will painting tomorrow, so maybe I can get some inspiration this evening. Yay! I love listening to your accent, says Lisa. Awesome. Hey Hope. It's okay, I have been called Evie before. It's an A on the end. How did they get that? Don't know where they came up with that, no. Emily says, I'm fluent in American Dad and Family Guy. Sounds good. Lush colours. Alright, so is... Yeah, Doug's fluid in sarcasm. Have we ever noticed that? Okay, so tell me, what is lush colours to you? Because to me, lush is a descriptive, and descriptives are subjectives. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I know what jewel colours are. They're kind of the colours of gemstones, like reds and greens and blues. And but what's lush colours to you, Ava? Aisha wants crimson red. She's corrected herself now. Oh, and added some turquoise. Nice. Rhonda's gold. Black, white, and pink. Doug's black, white, and pink. Anyone surprised? Crimson, red, black, gold, and turquoise from Marsha. Gold, turquoise, violet, and Payne's grey from Rhonda. I need to have some white in there. Surely need to have some white in there. That would just, as I said, go dark. Can I make my own Payne's grey? I ran out. Well, Payne's grey is like a blue-black, so I'm wondering if you could mix something like ultramarine with black, with Mars black, and but start with your ultramarine and slowly add your black. That would be my recommendation. Hey everyone! Turquoise, red, purple, gold, and Payne's grey. Dang it, I can't spell today, says Londa. Crimson, gold, violet, white on canvas. Marsha says, been making masks for a couple of days, so I need some Michelle fun. Whoop whoop! I've made 2 masks. One for me and one for my family, whoever goes to the grocery store, and one for my mother. Glenn tried to wear it yesterday, but he's got a big head. It didn't fit. So I have to make a bigger one for him. But yeah, thank you to all of you that are making the masks to contribute to creating some change. I mean, there's a lot of hype going on out there that, you know, you don't need masks and stuff like that. But if it makes you feel safer, it's like rolling bandages in the war. If it makes you feel like you're contributing to creating more ease and greater in the world, please do it. You know, the stats say they're not as good as surgical masks. No, but they are about 60% better than nothing. Like, if it's fun for you to sew, please do. If it's not fun for you to sew, don't beat yourself up that you're not. It's one of those things where contribute what you can, and my question is always, how can you add fun to your life today? The more fun you're having, the healthier your body is. Unless, of course, what you consider fun is destroying your body. Yeah, there's my contribution for today. How much fun can we have? Emily says, love you, Doug. Thanks for doing your part, Marsha. Yeah, absolutely. I just meant that they were a beautiful combo. Yes, yes, they are. Habo sell a blue-black metallic. Ooh. Because you guys have seen me try to add iridescent medium to black. It's not very effective, so that could be quite cool. Which blue? Yeah. Okay, so here's. Let me bring this up to the light. So this one is Payne's Grey. You can hardly see the blue in there. That one's actually, you'd get there quicker if you used Prussian blue and black. Wouldn't have to add much. But I do wonder how, when it lightens up, how much you're going to see the difference or not. Like if you add white with it, you'll get it closer. You'll definitely get closer. Prussian blue and black, maybe. Or phthalo blue. Haven't got any mixed up with that. Rhonda just found some masks that a friend that was going through chemo and stayed with her had left there. Cool. What contribution can they be? I made 20 for some friends, says Laura. Let's have some fun. It can all add up. Messiah, I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, honey. I have a box of 50 industrial masks I used to use when rock carving. Oh. My brain tries to read faster than my eyes, and I saw climbing, then caving, then carving. I've been drawing and painting on them. I figured, being safe doesn't have to be ugly. Totally. Easter colours, pastels, yay! No, I'm just going to hang the pastel painting behind me.
Oh, come on, you love it, you know it.
There you go, there's your pastels. Love you. But I'm not painting in pastels again. I refuse. No!
Goodbye.
Doug's leaving me now that I'm not painting in pastels. Are you the only one here, Doug? Or is someone... Oh! He wasn't joking when he said goodbye. He's left. Oh. Oh well, I have to talk to myself. Where did you go, my lovely? I'm giving the ones I found to my best friend that's a nurse. Nice. Hey, Rick.
I'm back.
Oh, thank God for that. Oh, he's back. How did I get so lucky? I was singing to you and you came back. Yay. I was singing, where did you go to, my lovely? Hey from Finland. Woohoo! Here everything is different shades of brown and we are waiting for spring colours. Blue, gold, violet and white is what she's asking for. Yay! Miss you. Monsieur. Monsieur? Like Missy, only with a on the end. Missa. Okay, I'm going to give that a go. Let me know if I got that right. Missa. Miss Miss Sorry. Eva's suggesting phthalo blue and grey to make Payne's grey.
Let's make a clownfish.
Oh, confish. What's a confish?
Clown, as in the circus. Clownfish.
I'm going to need hearing aids as well as glasses. Whose point of view is it that makes me want to feel like
then we could use that special music.
I'll send in the clown's music. Purple and turquoise. Alright. Oh, yeah. Tulips. Oh, I love tulips. I love seeing those photos. Whoever posted in the Acrylic Pouring for Fun group the photo of the fields and fields of different colours of tulips. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. So looked like an acrylic pour.
You mean the one that got reported?
Yeah, the one that got reported because it wasn't painting. A clownfish. Yay. Marsha says welcome back. Alright, so nobody has said records, so let's get rid of those. Bigger or little canvas, guys? Bigger or little canvas?
Do a diamond-shaped canvas.
I don't have a diamond-shaped canvas.
Just take a square one and turn it diagonally.
I don't have a square one either.
Hang it diagonally. It doesn't matter what style of paint you did on it.
That'd be a bit.
Have a tree on it or something silly like that. You can hang it whichever direction you want.
Yeah. I think I'd be a bit biased if I was hanging it diagonally. Sorry, song joke. Big one, big one, big one, big one. Alright. Get rid of the little one.
Size matters, I guess.
Size matters, apparently, yes. So the next question, because of your recommended colours that you've all suggested over the thing, I've gone for purple, crimson, turquoise and gold. And Doug says dip it.
I need the question before you ask it. Dip it.
Dip it. Dip it. Dip it real good, baby. Dip it real good.
Gotta put a dog dish on your head first.
A dog dish on my head. I don't have a dog dish, but I've got my steamer.
So that would be like whip it good.
Say that again.
You said dip it good. Well, that's like, I know you were taking off on the song, but the band actually wore red dog dishes on their head.
They wore red dog dishes on their head?
Yeah, for whip it good.
I think I need to go and Google that song.
Yeah, the red hats they had on, those were dog dishes.
The red hats they were wearing when they were saying whip it real good were dog dishes, according to Doug. Let me know in the comments whether you think he's correct or not. And I'll go have a look afterwards. I'm sure you're not lying to me, but you know, I'll definitely do my own research on that. Traveling tree ring, says Eva. Have I done acrylic pour using Pabo Bindex? No. Hello, who's that?
Judy.
Hey, Judy. Yay.
No, it's Judith's iPad. It says on our screen that it's Judith's iPad. It's not Judith, it's just Judith's iPad.
Laura says the city plants tulips on many curbsides all over. They are gorgeous. Yes, they do that here as well in our spring, but of course we don't have those at the moment. We probably don't have anything at the moment because all the gardeners are probably... Pabo Bindex, I've never even heard of it. The only Pabo I've used is the glass and, the porcelain paint, and I just did a fabric hat, which I'm sure would have turned out lovely if I hadn't tried to heat set it in the oven and melted the hat.
Oh no.
If you haven't watched that video, go back, have a look. The hat looked fantastic until I put it in the oven. And I pulled it out before the 5 minutes it recommended because of the amount of smoke coming out of the oven.
Oh, so you're cooking like my ex-wife. You're doing my smoke detector as a timer.
Oh, the strainer, says Emily. Okay. Oh, I know what we could do. Karina says, I'm German, so no fields of tulips. Okay. No, that's Holland, isn't it? It's Holland that does tulips. The Netherlands. Whatever they call themselves at the moment. Strainer. Marsha says songs Whip It Good by Devo. Alright, if anyone else has used Pabo Bindex, can you let Eva know in the comments what whether or not that has worked for you? Cancelling the Oktoberfest. No! That would be awful. They have been ploughing field loads of flowers into the ground here in New Zealand because, you know, that's what you do when you're not allowed to have exports and staff to work your garden, your non-food gardens. Eva loved the hat before it got decimated. Oh, Emily's in Holland, Michigan, which is hence why they do the... Alright, let's just pour paint, eh? I'm still eating my breakfast. 7 o'clock in the morning. See what I do for you Europeans? Love you. Alright. We're going to do a steamer What's those things called? Sandwich pour. See what it shows up like. See if it looks like my beer bomb technique. Alright. So we've got turquoise, crimson, violet and gold. Judith and Doug, are we putting silicone in any of these? In the violet. Cool. Crimson, turquoise. We could put it in all things we're doing a I'm going to put the gold, like the very last thing I'm going to do is sprinkle gold on the very top. So it's the last thing to come out. So hopefully it stays on the top. What do you reckon? Sound like a plan? What's that?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Let's bring you down so you can even see what I'm doing. Is that good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to need to start off with our house paint. For those of you that have made it through the first half hour and haven't actually watched one of my videos before, I mix my house paint the same as my other paint, which is Floetrol and water, but then I also throw in some PVA glue because the house paint isn't designed to be thinned down that much and it starts to break up and crack. So I add PVA glue. That's a bit thick. You love my beer bomb painting? So do I. I was gobsmacked when that happened. Magic when you're willing to try new stuff is exciting. "8:30 p.m. where Eva lives." Yeah. This is why we're doing it this early. Right now I'm supposed to be on my energy pool call that I normally facilitate at this time in the morning every morning. And I pre-recorded it. They're having just to watch a recording. I did it like 10 o'clock last night so that I can be here with you. But I was aware that if I waited until for an 8 o'clock start, I think Europe is 11 hours behind us, which makes, no, sorry, Europe is 10 hours behind us, which makes it 8:30 at night their time. So if I wasn't starting until 9 p.m, it's not really being at their time, is it? Silicone. Tracy says, I have only used house paint straight from the pot, but as a pillow. Is that not correct? It depends on your house paint. If your house paint is runny enough to spread, go with it. Don't mix it with anything. Mine, when I pour it out of the pot, isn't runny enough, so I do need to thin it. And also, so Floetrol helps slow down the drying time, and by adding it to your acrylic paints, like your color paints, and not to your house paint, it may end up that the drying times are dynamically different, which can cause cracking as well. So just, if it's working, great. If it doesn't work, try adding a medium that slows it down. And Floetrol's great for that if it's house paint. Yeah, see, Karina's in Germany and it's 9:30 p.m. already. So it's how does it get better? Alright, what about turquoise? I knew there was another colour. Alright. Stop it. My trays are falling around. Oh, look. My children did a great job of cleaning this tin. They didn't take the label off. It is clean on the inside though. See, told you we'd eat tuna. Tracy says my house paint is pretty thick. You can stand a spoon up in it. Yeah, I mean, if it's working for you, again, cool. See, too many people try and make acrylic pouring a science, and it's not. It is an art. It is a craft. It is a plaything.
It is a little bit of chemistry, but
Yeah, there's a bit of chemistry in there. You're right, but it's not. So once you've got your recipe that works for you, then use it. But unless you're using exactly the same brand as someone else, you can't use someone else's recipe. You can't take somebody's recipe that says use this kind of paint and this kind of pouring medium and this kind of PVA glue and this kind of water and mix it in these quantities if you're using a different kind of paint or a different kind of pouring medium, or your PVA glue is a different strength. You know, some people use wood glue, some people use, you know, $1 a gallon cheap stuff from the dollar store. So just know that, as Doug said, the chemistry of the different paints and mediums and things that you mix in all have an effect, and if you change any of it, it's going to change the recipe.
so does temperature and humidity and altitude.
Yeah, so Doug says temperature, humidity, and altitude as well. He used to work at a paint factory, so I believe him. Well, he used to be a painter, sorry, didn't you? So guys, please don't copy anyone because you want to get it right first time, because if it happens, it'll be a miracle. Now, turquoise, let's put some silicone in there too. What silicone do I use? I hear someone ask. I use Durex Play Perfect Glide. It's not cheap, but you don't use much. This is my second bottle and I've been using it for 2 years. Like, I've been using this type of silicone for 2 years. And I've probably still got a third of a bottle left. So, if you look at my channel, I've got like about 650 videos. So, it goes a long way. Again, what silicone you use, what stuff's mixed in with it, all of that stuff all makes a difference. Alright. Chibichula asks, am I the only one who dislikes tuna? Buy cat food instead, feed it to the cat. Emily is reminding you to please give this a thumbs up. And, you know, don't share it because nobody else wants to have fun. Okay. All right, you're not alone. All right, awesome. Let's do this funky thing. I'm hoping we don't end up with anything too dynamically weird. So some of you are asking, what is a sandwich pour? And a sandwich pour is where you take 2 slices of white bread. I grew up on brown bread, so you put your fillings between them. You put being funny in the corner there. You put your fillings in. So there's our tomato and jam, boysenberry jam. And then you put your other little piece of bread on top. So you put white on top, but this isn't really working, but that's okay. Too much white, says Doug. Plenty of gold right on the very top. Look at that. See? Looks like dessert, Dal. Boysenberries, raspberries, blueberries, and a drizzle of honey on the top. Nice. Doug said pick it up really fast and hold it about 3 feet above the canvas, which is above the camera, so it'll dribble on the camera.
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
Wouldn't be good.
Can you guys hear Doug and Judith talking, or do I need to be repeating what they're saying? Let me know. Alright, let's do it. I'm very impressed that it has not escaped at all. It's like, but that gold is sinking really fast. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Pretty in the container.
It does look pretty in the container. It looks like one of those cushion, you know, where you put buttons in the middle and it pulls the material in. Standing here with nothing in my... Yeah, it does look like a kaleidoscope. Not sure we've got enough paint though. Drain that out that way because it's not coming out the other way. Get some extra paint on the sides. And we've lost all of our gold. What's right about that I'm not getting?
Well, get on a shovel and start digging for it.
Alright, digging for gold. Eva says you can barely hear, you can vaguely hear them. Rhonda says barely hear them.
Well, then I just need to pay for Patreon and listen.
So what Doug said, that means that you just have to pay for to be a patron and get to listen to them directly. They can hear each other fine.
doggy comments.
So Chibichula is in New York City. We're not going anywhere soon. That's so pretty. Alright. Let's get this painting painted. Do we have enough paint?
Gonna torch it?
Am I going to torch it? What a good concept. Forgot we put silicone in. Yeah, the interior of the strainer was great. Pity we couldn't save that. Definitely some air bubbles. Oh, I'm liking that cell there. That's cool. You know what I think I should try again in the future is the same thing, but instead of making it a sandwich, make it a pizza. So you put the white dough down and then put all the colours on top and then pull the strainer up.
Right, then it'll be less white.
And the white would all be on the bottom. Yeah. Alright, who was it that wanted Easter pastels? Oh look, there's some gold in there, and there's some gold in there. Incy wants a bit of gold in there. Alright, let's stretch this and see. Alright, know it all.
Now we just got to find the colors like it's an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah. Oh look, there is an Easter egg. Look, they've gone oval. They're egg shaped. Need a corner catcher. Try and get this paint to the corners.
Why? Because you don't want to lose all the white?
Oh. Because I want to keep the colour, Doug.
I don't see much color, but you better keep every bit you can.
Exactly. Keep that gold on the canvas too, otherwise we'll have no gold. I'm gonna lose it. Come back. Sorry, I don't keep track of the comments quite so much when I'm concentrating. Yeah, I'm a girl with a man's brain.
No, I don't think you're that smart.
Oh, he's really being
Who snorted?
me.
Snorted.
Me, I snort. Have you never heard me snort before? There's some gold down here as well. We should have put silicone in the gold. There might have been a chance of it coming up then.
What would happen if you put the silicone at it now?
What would happen if I
No,
fix
there's
it?
layers.
I'm going to torch it first.
Down in there.
I'm going to torch it first. Oh, there's some gold coming through there. Oh, there's a gold cell there. I really like this piece here. Some gold in these cells here. There's some gold inside these cells as well. And there's some tiny little gold bits in here. I'm not going to flick silicone at it, Doug, but I am going to dip.
Would you like a chameleon?
Yeah, do a toothpick dip just into this bit here where I know that there is some gold. So to do this, sun has come out, yay! You just,
Which one? Damien or the other one?
oh no, they're still in bed, come on, really? And just dip it in the silicone and dip it in the paint where you. There's got to be colour underneath, obviously. If I dipped it into a patch where there was not just white, it's not going to do anything. But, oh, you guys can't see that. Sorry. So I just dipped it into this patch down here, and there's gold coming through. I might have to pull those curtains so we don't get these shadows from the tripod. Colour under there too. And this is where it becomes a change from being you could really go quite over the top with dipping and ruin it. There are so many layers in that ring down there. That's so cool. Oh, I think I'm out of silicone. Redip. think I might close my curtains. Give me 2 secs. Go out one room slider, open the back room slider. Curtain past the computer. I've got workshop lights hanging on my curtain rail. Stopping the curtains from shutting. Morning, birds. Oh, right. There we go. Eva's saying, Doug, give her a break. It looks great. Forget about the golden Easter egg. We have the golden sandwich paw. Yay! Kristen's glad to see the pastels. I love your paw painting. Thank you, Tanya. Mickey's Pizzeria. Morning, Mozzie's Madness. Down in Blenheim. Yay! Welcome. Yes, you can flick silicone on the top. I chose to just be a bit more controlled with this one because I actually really like some of this wispiness. Kind of has an ethereal look to it, and then there's some intensity. It's almost like that merging of the spirit world and the human world. The big cells of the humans plonking around the place, and spirits kind of. I'm being woo-woo now. There you go. It looks like an abstract painting, says Karina. Yes. Very few of my paintings look anything but abstract. I'm sure we could actually write a big story about this one. Something that like is really meaningful and in-depth. Does anybody else get really frustrated when they see an abstract art piece and you just cannot? Just unwinding you so that I can bring you down. See an abstract painting and they've got this big story. You're like, how on earth did they get that? I never ever wanted to be an abstract artist because I'd never wanted to have to write that load of tot. But well, that's what I called it. I called it a load of tot. So as you can see, we do have gold coming through. My finger is going to interrupt. I think there's even some gold. Where's my finger? There. And under that bit there. Maybe the gold is where the humans are being enlightened. They've got their halos on. We could really call this the Easter Enlightenment piece. Shows how many of the humans still need to be enlightened. See, I can waffle. I can make up toast as well as the rest of them. Look at that patch there. That's so pretty. Where's that one I told you had lots and lots of layers? There it is. All right. And that is our hour. Wow. See? Half an hour of chat and half an hour of waffle painting. Anything good underneath the cabochon, says Rhonda. Don't drop your phone in the painting. Only done that once. Once. It was after I'd stopped recording. I was so angry with myself. I was taking photos for like close-ups and stuff. Ooh. Alright, we can put this over there. I got some cool paintings to show you lot that the patrons and I have been making. It's been fun. There is paint under here. Yes. Oh, there's even gold. What should we do with it? Is it dippable? You know what I'm really liking actually? Is what's in the pot. It's got some really funky, intense designs over there. Where's my stick? I've got balls of blue tack but no stick to put them on. I have to get a new stick. What's going on?
Nothing worse than having little blue balls of blue tack.
Nothing worse than having blue balls at all, I think. Alright, so we've got our stick, we've got our blue tack on the end, we've got our oval cabochon. Let's polish that off on my sleeve. Has anyone gone to polish off a cabochon on their clothing and realised that they actually don't have a square inch of clothing to polish on because it's all covered in paint?
Done that.
I usually find the inside of my leg works.
The inside of your thigh, did you say?
Correct. There's usually no paint there.
Oh, the birds are coming to talk to us. Can you guys hear the birds?
Yes, I do.
I messed up. Came out alright. I only painted half of it the first time and had to put it back down again.
You're pretty.
And for Kristen, let's do some pastel ones. Zoom out a bit more. Oh, come on. Yeah. None of this is really exciting me, to be honest.
What if you lift it up and see what's underneath?
Lift the... No, it's just stuck. It's just absorbed itself into the paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this down so that we can... Get that all the way over there. And then the other way. So there's gold in them there hills. Zoom out. Can you guys see what's on my screen?
No.
No, damn. There's some gold. Let's do some gold. Let's do a gold droplet. Gold and turquoise. Very subtle, but that is gold, not yellow.
Oh yeah, very nice.
So we'll see how that dries. Hopefully gold. Are those bird sounds coming from Judith or Doug?
For me.
Oh, from you.
Judith.
Okay, cool. I just thinking they don't sound like my birds, my New Zealand birds.
I'm on mute, so just.
You're on mute. Okay.
I'm sitting out on the back deck, and Miss Birds decided to give us a serenade.
Nice. Alright. Let's take you guys back up. Sorry. I just showed you my teeth. That was funny to me. Alright, so there's quite a bit of paint on here. I'm going to gather it up, stick it on a bit of cardboard, and play with it. Look how much paint there is on there. Let's move these capuchons so we don't. Look, there's our colour. Found the colour. let's let's torch that and put it on a tray so I can put it down. And there's all the silicone as well. This is going to be one of those, the cardboard at the end is better than the painting. That's so funny. Alright. Look at all those cells. There's even a streak of gold through here. There's even some of that brown paint that I spilt. So what grand and glorious adventures can we all have? What magic can we create? Oh, and there's a post on the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group from a researcher from Bristol University who is doing a study on how crafting affects people during coronavirus. So if you'd like to keep a crafting diary of how you felt before and how you felt afterwards and contribute to science without gifting your body, then yeah, jump on to the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group and go and find Naomi's post. Search for Naomi and you'll it should come up. Oops. And yeah, go see what it's all about. I have given her permission for it to be there, so don't report it as not being related to acrylic pouring. I really like that. I'm going to put that to one side because I've got plans for the other bit. Where's my other tray? Got to rip another painting off it before I can use it. Raindrops that twinkle. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings. Oh, that's singing it the wrong way around, isn't it? My favorite things is when the dog bites and the bee stings. Oh. Oh, did she? Naughty gypsy.
Oh no.
She drew blood because she was in a fight with another dog at the dog park and I stuck my hand in between them.
Did you learn your lesson? Dad got bitten today, if you can't hear him.
Because after she bit my wrist, I kicked her in the head.
Well, that's one way of getting a message across.
Well, it's the only way I could get them to get her attention enough to separate her from the other dogs.
Yeah.
And because of her breed, everybody freaks out. Oh my God, it's a pit bull. In a fight. Big deal.
All dogs
Every
fight.
dog, every breed of dog fights.
Changed my mind. I'm not doing cardboard. I'm doing another canvas. Cancel. What did I just... Alright. Can you guys see? Yes. Good. A comment about the pillow made me think. We've got all this paint left in here. Let's do something with it. If I can find something to scrape it out with. Oh, I know, business cards. That's why I keep my old business cards handy. How much paint is actually there is the question. It might turn out a real flop. Because there wasn't as much paint as it looked like it. We might have to add some more. I'm having fun, guys, are you? Would I make that card a digital download? I think I can do that for you, my dear. Laura's asking if we can make the card painting a digital download.
Keep freezing.
Aliens were taking over.
Sorry, I can't change that. You're on my best data that I have.
Oh, there you go.
I'm really loving the way the red is just kind of ghosting out on us.
I looked up the Eagle red hat.
Yeah.
It's a myth that they're dog dishes and or flower pots.
Oh, it's a myth that the dog dishes. Huh.
Well,
Urban myths can...
Yep, that's the first thing it says. It is not a dog dish or a flower pot. But they are molded plastic.
They are molded plastic. They're not a dog dish or a flower pot. Right.
And they're supposed to be like an energy pyramid, blah, blah, blah.
So as effective as a dog dish. I really quite like that. That's very abstract. It looks like it took me ages with lots and lots and lots of layers. And there's even gold in it. That's so cool. It looks blurry because it is blurry. The whole painting is blurry. Yay! So much better than sitting in my apartment socially distancing. Okay, cool. So can I ask us all to look at a different word than social distancing? Physical distancing. What if we could be more socially interactive than we've ever been before, if that's fun for you, of course, and just physically distancing. I just really, it frustrates me that we use that word social distancing. I'm wondering how much of the stress that is being felt by so many people around the world. What happened? You fell out, honey. Did you fall out or did I fall out? I must have fallen out. Sorry about that.
What happened, Doug?
Well, I can see her hand moving through the edges right now.
I can't see anything. It just went black.
Open your eyes.
Okay, it went black because I dropped out, and when I came back in, I was muted.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah, and the reason it went black was because Doug had been talking, and you were seeing Doug's no camera, and so I had to talk, so I had to unmute myself to be able to talk, to be able to get Zoom to come back to me, for you to see me. Sorry about that, guys, a bit distracted over here. It does look like spray painting, Eva. It does. It's so bizarre. And where I dribbled in the stuff out of the strainer, it's actually quite intricate little muted. Let me get you down and show you. So it does look like spray paint, but look how intricate that is. And then we've got these big stripes of purple, and then a big splotch of gold, and I think the stripe up here is gold as well. Come through here. Some more gold over here. Might have more gold in this little painting than in the big one. Alright. So, my sweet friends, body space instead of social distancing. Yep, that's another one. Distant social integration. Personal bubble expansion. I actually have been more in touch with people now than ever, but that's because my mother passed away last Saturday. Oh, my condolences, honey. I'm normally someone who barely talks at all most of the time. Yeah, isn't it interesting how many of us actually acknowledging how little we interact with people? It's quite interesting. So who won? I'm not sure who was competing. What about the balloon technique but without the balloon? Try the bottle of a bottom. I'm actually going to leave this piece like it is. I really like it as it is. Keep trying to focus it, but it doesn't need to be focused. All right, my sweet friends, we have done 3 paintings, 3 cabochons, all in an hour and 24 minutes. So how does it get better than that? I adore you all, and what else is possible? How much more fun can we have? I'm going to be back next week as well. We're going to do this weekly, but it will be later in the day next week. All right. So, oh, who won the travel mug? Thank you. I totally forgot. I forgot all about it. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, I got to find that thing again. Where are we? YouTube comment random picker. Comment picker. There it is. Now I need to find the video URL. Okay, you guys, you've got, I'm going to put the video URL for where I should have done this at the beginning. I'm so sorry. Let me grab the URL, and in the comments, if I can find you all again. There we go. So jump over to there and go and put a comment if you haven't already done it. I'm going to give you 1 minute to get over there and record it, type something, just hello, anything to get in the drawer. And I'm going to do a drawing to see who gets to win a travel mug with my painting on it. You do get to choose which of my designs you have on it. And, you know, maybe you want that on it. I can do that too. So, comment picker, random. Michelle's talking again. Oh, I should share my screen. Then you guys can all see. How did I do this last time? I think I did it by... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, it is still working. Okay. Oh, there we go. Inception. Not a good deal. So this one over here, because I went into Redbubble... Ugh! Sorry, my beautiful patrons. Because I went into Redbubble and was looking at my own thing, of course, all my Google ads that show up everywhere now have Redbubble ads, but they're at least showing me my painting. This one here is the one I have at home. It's super cool, and it's lasted for ages. I'm really impressed. It's a sturdy mug. The paint stayed on even though it's been in the dishwasher numerous times, and it's got a really good lip and a really good seal. So there you go. This is what we're drawing for, guys. Filter out duplicate users. Yep, you only get 1 entry. Ready, set, go. Get YouTube comments. Done. There's 61 unique commenters. And let's see who wins. And I will go on to... You don't have to be live with me. I didn't say you had to be in live. Annette Terbury. Congratulations, Annette. Yay! Her comment was, congrats and thanks for the chance to win. The prints are stunning and thank you for allowing us to print them. Whoop, whoop. All right. Did I drop out again? Oh my God. Did I drop out again? Sorry guys. So our winner is Annette Terbury. I will comment on her comment and hopefully she'll get back to me.
She just got back.
I'm back. So there you go. If Annette is live on this. Sorry guys, I'm not sure what my phone is doing and why you guys are dropping out so much. You are on my mobile data and it says I've got like 4 bars of connection, so I'm not sure why I'm dropping out. So congratulations, Annette. I have not seen her in the comments today, but that doesn't mean she's not there. So there we go, guys. I adore you. I've had fun playing with you, and I'm gonna make digital prints of all of these, and you guys can pick and choose, and I'll put them up on the website hopefully today. How much fun can we all have? I adore you all, and what gift can we all be in the world? Just ask yourself, is the energy I'm being today a gift in the world? And if it's not, the energy you're being is actually a choice. What else are you going to choose? I had a funny conversation with Aiden last night. He was having a big grumpy bum moment. And I went, do you want me to ask you some questions to change this? He's like, no. I said, oh, are you enjoying being grumpy? Yes. Okay, cool. Have fun with being grumpy. But what happened in that moment, just by me being willing to ask those questions and have total allowance, let him be grumpy if he wanted to be, but by asking those questions, it reminded him that he had choice. And there was a softening in his grump. And it didn't last anywhere near as long as it would have done. So, yeah. I adore you all. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. Happy spring. Happy autumn. Happy whatever it is for you today. It's Sunday here. I know it's Saturday in most places around the world. And hello from the future. I love that. I love being in the future. Anyway, guys, I adore you. Have fun, and I will see you all in videos coming through the week, and then again live next weekend. I adore you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have fun.